Hey YouTube family, it's your girl Kim, the Princess of Transparency. I hope everybody is well. So, this is my update for week, last you say 31. So yeah, I'm at the end of this pregnancy, so thank God. But anyway, get straight to it. I've been in the hospital for the last 24 hours. I'll insert a clip after, in a few minutes about to show exactly how bad things were, and what caused me to come to the hospital. I had an anaphylactic reaction to what I really don't know, and they don't know either. My face had completely swollen up. My lips were swollen. My eye, pretty much everything on the left side had just swollen so bad. My hands were so swollen that I couldn't even bend my hands at all. My lungs were swollen, so I was just gasped. I woke up gasping for air at 2 o'clock yesterday morning. Today is January 26th, so the 25th. I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning and I could not breathe. I literally was gasping for air, and I figured that it was just hot in the room. But normally my area in the house is cool, but I just could not breathe at all. So by the time made my way up to the living room, which is only maybe 6 steps, I heard myself wheezing, and I was like, okay, something's just not right here. So I figured, and I started to come out with these red bumps all over my body. So I just figured that I was just having some kind of reaction, just to kind of being, I don't know. I was having a bad dream anyway. So something, and at the same time, it was my 2 o'clock morning bathroom break. So I went and took a shower just to kind of alleviate the itching, and it got worse. That it's like literally my body had started swelling. I'm already a big girl, but things just got even more intensified. So by the time I got out of the shower, I was at like full gasp. So I woke my mom up and I was like, something's just not right, call 911. And I had swollen so bad, literally, that I could not put on any of my maternity clothes. That's how bad I was swollen. By the time the ambulance came to pick me up, my blood pressure was 176 over 120. And all I could do was cry, because I was thinking that maybe I was having, symptoms of preeclampsia. You can actually see that the right hand is still slightly swollen from yesterday. But yeah, my blood pressure was 176 over 120, and I was really, really stressing to get the air in, and they ended up having to give me two treatments, anaphylactic treatments, to try to get the air into me. And then with them trying to get because I had so much swelling, and trying to get the IV into my left arms, they blew out all the veins in my left arm. So it was the worst experience. When I tell you, you have to take care of yourself, you really have to take care of yourself. I know that I have some food allergies, but I make sure to try to watch out for those food allergies the best that I can. It was probably more so an environmental allergy, because recently in the house that I'm in now, it flooded out, so I'm kind of dealing with mold issues in the house. So they're really thinking that it was the buildup of spores in my body. They just kind of overdid it. But either way, it wasn't healthy for me or healthy for baby. By the time they got me into the ER by ambulance, I was moving air good according to them, but they were giving me all this Benadryl, all this prednisone. Pretty much they were just trying to pump anything and everything into me to get me open, and my throat started to close up, and it was just the worst. So they had to finally use a vein Doppler, to get an IV into me in my right arm, and my veins in my right arm were starting to blow. So it was just an overall scary experience that I wish upon no one. And then after doing multiple treatments for hours and hours, it was like everything that they were giving me was just wearing off so quickly. I was literally like clawing at my face. I'm surprised I don't have a lot of claw marks on my face, because I was just itching that bad. And at that time, my throat started to swell back up again. And I'm telling nurse, I could feel it. He was like, well, you're still moving good here. I'm like, I can feel it. So he immediately threw the bed down on me to try to see if it would alleviate some of the swelling. But they pretty much gave me the same shot that they give the baby to mature their lungs. They gave me that. I can't remember what the name of it is, but they gave me another shot of that and more Benadryl. So I pretty much had got to a point that they had maxed out on giving me all the medication that they could give me to help with my breathing and help with the welts and everything that I had on me and the swelling. They were so worried because my lips were like really like, not to make fun of anybody who has big lips, but if you've seen the movie Forrest Gump and you see how Bubba's lips looked, my lips were so thick that I couldn't close my lips at all. I couldn't even move my bottom lip at all. I mean, I have a thick bottom lip, but I couldn't even move it to close my lips at all, and I had no voice, so everything was coming out as a whisper. My body is still sore, but it's not as bad. So they ended up transferring me to the Women's Hospital here in Greensboro, North Carolina, to monitor me 24 hours overnight to make sure that things were not progressing any worse for me or for baby. So we've been hooked up to the monitor, doing intermittent monitoring over the last 24 hours. So baby's doing good. He's responded to all the treatments very well. No major issues. So everything has just been doing okay. The only thing is my body is still swollen. They told me that it's going to take me a while to get the swelling to go down. But the only thing is now that I'm on this heavy dose of steroids, of course, steroids make you blow up anyway, so we shall see. But I am just at this point thankful to be alive. So when you have an allergy, please make sure that you take care of yourself, because it just takes one thing to take you out, and that thing right there was beyond serious. So the hospital here is very nice. The staff is very nice. They've been very accommodating to me. At this point, I ask a lot of questions. You're not giving me any medication or touching me or doing anything that I don't know anything about. You want to explain it to me to the T. Because even when it comes to the food that they're giving me, I want to make sure that the food allergy that I do have is nowhere near my food, because I'm not even playing those games, because I want to be able to get out of here and see my other kids. But yeah, this was an experience. So they just literally took me off the monitors not too long ago, and like I said, everything is doing well. So I appreciate all the prayers, all the care, all the concern. So I'm at 31 weeks today, January 27th, which is tomorrow. I'll be 32 weeks. They're only giving me 2 more weeks in this pregnancy that they're guaranteeing, because at this point, me and baby have just gone through so much that our bodies are kind of like zapped out. So at 34 weeks, they're not going to try to stop labor anymore. Especially that since I went into preterm 2 weeks ago. It's just my body just saying, you know what, we've had enough. So yeah, we shall see. So at this point, it's just really preparing myself. So at least with this situation, or being here in the hospital, I kind of know what to expect a little bit more now from the environment. But yeah, all I can say is when you're pregnant, everything kind of comes to a pivotal point that you know what, you really start to weigh priorities and options. So yeah, I told you this is not going to be anything boring at all. So with that being said, I'm not going to make this a long video, but hit that share, subscribe button, all that, so you can stay up to date on everything that is going on pregnancy wise. So I'm going to lay back down, wait for lunch to get here so I can get ready to get out of here, because I am tired. But thank you for all the love, the concern, the prayers. I appreciate it all, and I love you all, and I shall see you on the next video. So I realized that I did not show the bump, so I'm in the bathroom at the hospital, and this is me and baby at 31, 32 weeks. So yeah, this is a big boy. So I'm still slightly swollen, but it's not as bad as yesterday. So again, thank God I'm alive. Hey family, so I have had a reaction. I'm in the hospital. Not sure what's going on, but my face face is still swollen. It's not just my remarkable glow that is making me look like this. I'm just so swollen. I had a severe anaphylactic reaction, and woke up in the middle of the night and couldn't breathe, and was covered from head to toe in hives. And I was just in so much pain. I'm just so swollen. So I'm on a bunch of IVs, and they're monitoring baby. So I don't know if you can see his heart rate. So he's in the 140s. Doing well. Nothing too out of the ordinary right now, so just trying to get me stable and figure out what's going on and what I'm having a reaction to, because everything that I'm usually allergic to is not the culprit. So what can I say? They've blown out my veins in my right arm, so that makes me worried, but gotta have faith, right? So we'll see what happens.